Bike Innovations. What the is Bike Innovations? This was the end. This is before Byteco got it, and then when Bike or ASI, then they got it. They copied. Holy God, I never put this two and two together. Made this in high school. Disclaimer: we had nothing to do with this shirt. It just happened upon in the market. What's up? I'm the Wildman, and this is a lot of I got in my garage. Let's check it out. We're getting hot. Anyway, yeah, let's check out all this old, unique samples, never before seen SE stuff. I've got so much stuff, a lot of unique stuff. Some stuff that like came out like a decade ago, like this mouse pad. Do they even make mouse pads anymore? From the Unit, which is a clothing company over in Australia. Oakley gloves, look at that. Some Oakley factory pilot SE racing gloves. Made those about 15 years ago. And then a couple years later, we did another version right here, the Oakley factory pilot glove. We did some glasses with Oakley. Actually, the first glasses we did for our 30-year anniversary way back in 2007 was these. See, they came in a cool little package. Some SE Oakley frog skins. About a decade later, we did the SE Oakley wind jackets. See, I'm wearing some wind jackets right here. Let me change my glass. Let me change my wind jackets. You see here, again, a little different flavor, bigger glasses, bigger fun. Oakley and SE, here we go. Now we did again, the SE blue and brown, and this time we put the SE logo right there, front and center on the glasses for another collaboration. You know, what else we got? What else we got in here? Oh, we're still on the Oakley tip. So here, if you've been following any of these type of videos, there's always something exciting when you see a piece of anything that I pull out that has one of these little magical tags right here. And what this tag means is that it is a sample. When there's a unique little handwritten tag, that's a dead giveaway that it's a sample. And these gloves, actually, let me back it up here. Two different gloves, I didn't even realize it. So I guess you can never wear them at once, but both of these are Oakley gloves that we never made. They were never made. Also some DC PK Ripper shoes that we made way back in, again, this was our 30-year anniversary, so this is the year around 2007, and you can see, got the SE Wing logo on the outside, and these are actually pretty cool because another, you know, the DC shoes with the PK Ripper on the back, and then on the inside of this one was Skyway Tough Wheels. And on the inside of this one, you can't really see it, but it's actually an image of I think Scott Brayhop on the inside of the shoe. Some shoe company wanted to work with us, and they're like, hey, we'll make some shoes for you. And look, I got that. There's that tag, the sample tag. You see the sample tag? And we were like, no thanks. So this is SE Racing shoe number 1 that we never did. SE Racing shoe number 2. Oh, look at these. Look like some Converse high tops. This is samples. SE Racing shoe number 3 that we never did. White set. I don't even think I ever wore these for fun. I just said no thanks. So yeah, these are at least 15 years ago. Got some Wildman dreadlocks. Shit used to be wild back in the day. I don't know why I kept my dreadlocks, but I got my dreadlocks. Look at these are the big, meaty dreadlocks. See how thick that thing is? That dreadlocks growing out of dreadlocks and shit. Early 90s was, these are my early 90s dreadlocks. Early 90s dreadlocks was a bit more thin and long. Look at these, look at them dreadlocks. These were a bit more kept. My late 90s one just got all crazy. These things look like a freaking spider though. This is probably 3 years ago. These gloves actually never made it to market. Some things happened and these gloves just didn't happen. JT SE Racing gloves that we never made. Look at a little SE on the fingers. We get busy. All right, and then what else? What else we got here? Oh yeah, we did a collab, you know, with Tyler, the creator, and his clothing company, Golfwang, a couple years ago, and actually about a year and a half ago. And this is a bike lock that he came out with to kind of match the colorway of the bike. So this is the Golfwang bike lock. What's it say? Oh yeah, sponsored by Golf. Some SE face masks. These are actually made by Potter Racing, potterracing.com. What's that? Anyway, yeah, so these are actually available on Potter Racing or Potter Plates or potterracing.com. And then what else do we have here? Oh, some other guys in Australia made this neck sleeve mask type thing. They actually made this about 8 years ago. You see the SE on there. I think they're just giving these away. I can't even remember. But they made these before the whole COVID thing hit, you know, and people just wear them on their neck and pull them up. But then the COVID hit, and they probably made more. What else do we have in here? What else do we have in here? I think that's about everything in this. Oh, here's some stocking hats that, oh, there's the tag again. There's the tag, samples. So somebody wanted to make us some hats, but these looked a little funny. We never made them, never made them. Never made them. Like I said, all samples, things that have never been in the market. Have you ever been to the Oakland Rideout or look on the Beast Mode website? Right around the Oakland Rideout each year, they'd come out with a little clothing set. And this is a sweatshirt from one of the rides or one of the collab bikes we did. So this is a Public Enemy shirt. We actually when we did the Public Enemy Rideout, and I think, oh, I can't remember when it was, quite a few years ago, in New York. It was a huge ride out. It was one of the first ride outs like that we did in New York. We rode, it was the year that the Public Enemy Big Ripper came out, and we rode from Harlem to a free Public Enemy concert in Brooklyn. And it was freaking amazing. And anyway, we printed up a couple hundred of these shirts, and we gave them to everyone at the beginning of the ride. So during the ride out, we were just a mass army of people riding to the Public Enemy concert in this shirt. And you can see that's their, you know, instead of the normal Public Enemy logo, that's D-Blocks in the logo there. Public Enemy SE bikes. Another shirt. This is actually the brand Hustler did a shirt with the quad angle, and boy, wasn't that a wild one. Well, all right, the treasure trove in the garage just doesn't end. Sometimes people just walk up to me and give me stuff. unique handmade stuff from SE. This is actually Joe Kidd on a Stingray, the old school movie with BMX's history, and SE was all over part of that movie. And actually when they made those DC shoes for our 30-year anniversary, when they made the DC shoes for our 30-year anniversary, they re-edited the movie and put it in here with a whole little storyline about SE back in 2007. And then when that bike came out, they actually threw a really big party, and this was the invitation for the party. And then what else we have in here? We have a helmet. I think we made these about a decade ago. Some SE helmet, or maybe we didn't make them. I can't remember if we made them or not. Here we have, oh, look at this. This is, zoom in on this right here. Written by an 18-year-old Scott Breithaupt. Now inside of here is actually, this is when SE Racing was sending a letter, I think, to Jim Gennard from Oakley. I think that's who it was. I'll look at it in a second. But basically trying to fund money for SE back in the 70s, I believe. This was basically a whole program of trying to get people to fund money to SE to really get it off the ground and running. Letters from Scott Breithaupt, and actually he was in jail. He was in the I don't know what you call it, jail, penitentiary, whatever. But this was back in the early 2000s. And these are letters he sent me with really cool stuff. He really gave me a lot of information because I was just getting accustomed to the brand back then. And I actually asked him, you know, we'd write letters back and forth, and I asked him, hey, I want to know a lot of stuff about the history of SE from year to year to year. And boy, did he provide. He actually sent me this letter right here. And this is all handwritten. And this is the SE Racing BMX Innovations timeline So yeah, I've got handwritten stuff from Scott. You know, Scott passed away a few years ago, but I've got the history of SE racing. So this is super unique, and you know, will always hold a place in my heart. This is actually when I first wanted to get sponsored by SE in the end of the year of 2002. This was me sending my resume to the president of the company. You know, here's my preliminary schedule for 2003, my resume, and anyway, so this is early days, me trying to get involved, trying to get sponsored by SE. I transitioned from being the pro rider to being the brand manager. And now my focus became, how can I market this brand better? How can I create this company into a worldwide known brand? And boy, it took a long time, but it finally happened. Anyway, so here I am, you know, 17 years later, I've been with SE. This DC stuff just keeps popping up. So now this is the DC, again, the 30 Years of Radness collaboration we did with them. And in here, I think is just a bunch of cool and unique pictures. Oh, look at that sticker set, oh my gosh. Sticker set and unique old school stuff. The shoe, the bike. This is 2007. This is the first year that we made any retro bike. This is the first one we made. So the whole little history about SE, so super unique stuff. I always like to keep one of everything, as you'll see with all this other stuff. Like I said, didn't I say that people like to give me weird stuff? Look at this cute little seat, look at this cute little seat. Anyway, so there's a seat that somebody gave me, and I don't know. Oh, this is unique. This right here, which 99.9% of you guys probably don't know, this is the first time we worked with Vans when we didn't work with Vans. Let me see. So this was a shoe that Vans did about, I think 10 years ago at least. They did a Rad Racing, or Rad, like the movie Rad. They did a Rad BMX shoe. And you see the colors there, right? Blue and brown. And they also came with these awesome pad set that you could run them inside out. And what's really cool is the guy I worked with to develop this year's Vans collaboration shoes actually did these shoes. But here's the unique tie-in to these shoes, is if you look really close, right here, right where my thumb is, you see the colorway. Right here, right with my fingers. It's SE Racing. So they actually used our name on the shoe, and we called them, we were like, hey, Vans, you know, that was cool, that's a cool shoe, but you can't use our brand name to market your shoe. And anyway, so they ended up paying us like $500, and it was totally cool. But anyway, so now here we are, fast forward a decade. Vans approaches us, wants to work with us, and I'm like, hey, do you guys remember when you did that one shoe? And anyway, they're like, yeah. I was like, you remember when you used SE Racing name? They're like, oh, we did, didn't we? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, we'll forgive you nowadays. So anyway, it was kind of funny little story that was. We've got Wildman stickers. These are all the years that we did the Wildman bike. I think I keep too much stuff, but I like to keep stuff. All right, in these next boxes, we got the Flick Tricks toy bikes. We have a lot of them. These are bikes they're toy bikes that a company named Flick Tricks made. And this one right here is the PK Ripper. PK Ripper loop tail. You could actually, you know, swap out a lot of the parts. Super unique. And then you see on the back of the packaging, they have the picture of the quad angle right there. I actually, when I was riding for a different company, I was riding for actually Huffy bikes. That's me right here. That's me jumping right there. But they actually did some of these Flick Tricks in the 90s. So they did them in the 90s and took about 10 years off, and then did them again when these SE ones came out. And this was actually my signature bike when I was on Huffy, the TL88. This is the Wildman. PK Ripper, quad angle. PK Ripper, quad angle. Wildman. Lager. PK Ripper. PK Ripper, DC PK Ripper, PK Ripper, Wildman, PK Ripper race bike, Wildman, quad angle, heavy hitter, PK Ripper loop tail, quad angle, All right, we got the Bozak tires here. These are the new SE Bozak tires that are coming on a lot of bikes, coming on the Blocks Flyer, the SoCal Flyer, the Big Flyer, the Big Ripper, and the OM Flyer. These are all 2.4 inch wide tires. We're making them in 24, 26, and 29 inch sizes by 2.4, so pretty big, wide tires. And these tires are really awesome. They have the SE logo, as you can see, in the tread pattern, and the center part of the SE logo is totally smooth, so it has a super smooth rolling, hardly any resistance. And then we have the wing logo cut out. And if you look at the knurling, or not the knurling, the little tread patterns, every one of these little bump tread patterns, if you really, really look closely, it's actually the shape of the SE logo. So super, really unique. And then also we have these tires with that tread pattern that wraps all the way around on the side. Totally comes around on the side. So when you're super carving, you're swerving, you're getting really low, carving a turn, you never lose any tread. And then also, of course, we've got the Bozak tire name on one side, raised it up on the other. These tires are kind of a soft compound as well, so it's a really smooth rolling, just really comfortable, and they grip like crazy. Get the Bozak. Our major assignment on vans. This is back in, what year was this? 2003. SE racing shoes. Look at them. This is a weird thing. It's a little seat. Oh, cute seat. All right, what we have here is the last about 20 years of SE jerseys. These are jerseys for the factory team riders. These are some jerseys that were available to the market. And these are some crazy jerseys, some really awesome jerseys, some not so awesome jerseys. And yeah, let's dive in no particular order, but this is right here. This is one of the first jerseys. This is actually, I think, the last jersey before SE changed ownership in the late 90s, around the year 2000. And I'm not quite sure why it says Bike Innovations. I've never heard of Bike Innovations, actually. I was not riding for SE or working for SE when this wild jersey came, Bike Innovations. And then this was actually when I first did get sponsored by SE. This was the first jersey that they made, the first jersey that I rode in when I was racing for SE. And the colors they're a little funny, SE's colors were always blue, light blue, brown, and tan. And this jersey was like a greenish blue, black, and copper. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it is what it is. And then what else we have here? So this is actually a jersey. This is early. This is probably about 2004, I believe. I think they made some jerseys here. These are like short sleeve zip up jerseys. I don't know if these were made for a trade show or maybe when I raced mountain bikes for a little bit. I'm not quite sure what this was, but there's a weird wing logo that we used for a little while. Again, early 2000s, another kind of wild, unique one. All right, where are we gonna go next? All right, this jersey right here, this is actually an authentic SE Racing team jersey, I think from the late 90s. And this was actually made by M&M. M&M was a major player with jerseys back in the day. And then what else we have here? Let's go to the old school stuff. Ooh, right here we got Fred Blood's jersey when he was just a wee little kid. Look at that, the SE Freestyle. This is actually, it doesn't say Freestyle, but this is the SE Freestyle jersey. And boy, yeah, when Fred was just a wee little toddler, this was.
As a cameraman, I have to interrupt. Can you please talk about the mesh hand?
yeah. This is when you want your belly button. When you want your belly button to show, you can. Yeah, the mesh. Yeah, this is 90s. This is 90s style, but I don't know where he came through with this one. Good old Fred Blood. All right, what else we got? We'll kind of try to go in chronological order-ish. All right, this was. All right, here's a unique one. So I think this is about 2006. that the SE team, we actually, all the race teams started going to using like motocross style uniforms. So we actually got hooked up with Thor and used their Thor jersey and kind of customized it with our own logos, which looking back on it, I mean, it's a cool looking jersey, but it definitely does not scream SE Racing at all. So that was whatever, get rid of that thing. All right, and then we kind of stuck with that same color theme. Again, this is probably 2008, maybe. Another one, and a lot of these jerseys, these are my, my personal jerseys with the Wildman on the rear, but we changed the colors this year. This year we didn't do it the classic SE colors. We did blue, 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 and white. And then we got another blue and white jersey here. Changed the blue, got to a bit more of the old school SE blue, but still keeping the white. And then, this was about 2004. This is pretty awesome looking. This is unique. Unique? Oh, got my little helper over here helping me out. And yeah, so this is another kind of going on that motocross looking style. Not using a standard jersey, but we used the logo though, so kind of really cool. We had the wing logos on the top. Oh, this is also that weird era. So this is probably like 2003. The weird era when SE's slogan was serious. So this was actually before I started riding or working for SE, because one of the first things I did working for SE, I was like, let's stop using serious. I was like, SE Racing was never serious. It was Scott Brayhop and a bunch of Yahoo guys like Perry Kramer, Stu Thompson, Mike Buff, Jeff Utterback getting in a freaking bus and just going crazy, all over the country. They were never serious, so I don't know where that slogan came from. All right, and then we'll do that jersey last. So, here's another one. This is another authentic SE Racing jersey from the 90s. This one again was made by M&M. And then we already did this one. Oh, this is kind of a unique here. Is we change the colors again. Sometimes we just want to totally change the colors of the team and kind of make the whole presentation a little bit different. So this year we went with the Ohio State Buckeyes colors. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, so And then what else do we have here? Oh, look at this. So this is an actual old school again jersey, M&M jersey from the 90s, and we've got some autographs on there. So let me see who's on there. Let me come around here. Ooh, sorry. We have Stu Thompson on the left, Perry Kramer, Jeff Utterback, JU6. Is that Greg Hill? I'm not sure, but definitely some legends. Yep. All right, and Angelina wants to show the next jersey. Which one do you want to show? You hold it up. Me and Mommy got married in that one. Here, I'll stand you here. What happened? Me and Mommy, that was what we did our engagement photos in before we got married, before we had you. Thank you. Okay, we'll drop it. All right. Okay, we'll put them back there. Okay, we'll put them back there, not in front. Yeah, they know they're all SE. Here's another one. I think we showed this one already. Not yet, no. All right, and then we showed this one. Yes. Okay, I think we showed this. This one is actually, this is a Hot Shop jersey. This is a jersey that we sold to the public. Hot Shop is an old school jersey maker. And then this is, you silly. That's the front. This is another Hot Shop jersey. Come on, we gotta keep moving, Angelina. Here, you hold one side, I'll hold the other side. What we got here? Oh, look at that guy down there. Another unique. Look at this logo. This is definitely an old school SE logo.
Say hello to my boys.
Hi, Camden. Or Cameron.
Camden.
Camden. Oh, it was Camden. I was right. I got all nervous. Wait, you're gonna fall off the back. All right, and then we've got a couple more, and we'll finish this out. Here's another one. This is actually another old school jersey. This is pretty cool because it's, look at that, SE Racing, SE Racing Factory Ace. They had the Factory Boys, the Factory Aces. We had a team called the Terror Squad at one point. All right, then this is a cool one. So one time we wanted to get like Ronald McDonald style. So actually what this colorway comes from, not Ronald McDonald. In the early 70s when SE first came about, they were actually, Scott Brayhop had been riding for FMF, which colors were red and yellow. So when he started SE Racing, Scott Enterprises, the colors for the team were actually red and yellow. So this is our 40-year anniversary, 40-year anniversary. And you look on the bottom there, 40 years of radness. This is our 2017 uniform. And then, what's up, little guy? When we're almost done through here, here's another one. Oh, here's the one that says Factory Boys. Pretty cool, huh? SE Racing Factory Boys. You gotta back up. You're silly. I don't think those fit you very well. And then the last jersey we have, actually, you know what, Angelina, you should go get me the new jerseys. Where are they? Go grab a jersey right there on top of the washer and dryer. Angel, the green one. Yep, thank you. All right, now here, this is the uniform, the jersey that we've been using recently. And then the very last, Camden, bring me that jersey.
No, Daddy,
Hurry up, you break it, come on. Hurry up. And this one right here, this is the new team uniform. Only for the factory squad and the bike life team. This is the new colors of the Army camo with the SE blue. And believe it or not, Chris Fox is getting one of these things. Bye, bye.